think about how after when all this madness finish, how I would like to change something in my life, like what was holding me back.
Yeah.
And suddenly, because I took some things for granted, and I was like, I can do anytime, I can just do it anytime.
Yeah.
But then this situation happens, and then it gives you like a slap, like you don't have any time.
Yeah.
First of all, don't take for granted your freedom, because now I'm stuck here in Copenhagen. I had plans to go somewhere. All flights are canceled. All my plans are canceled. Don't take for granted even your freedom.
On a mental level, is hard, and I think it's going to even to be harder.
Yeah, it's going to get worse before it gets better, definitely, for sure. But my motto in life is that the only certain thing in life is change.
Yeah.
So if it's worse now, it's going to get better, definitely, 100% it will.
Hello, Jen. It's good to see you.
Hi.
How are you? I'm reading your post every time, and every time I'm like, I love this girl. Yesterday, oh my God, where's the wine?
I'm just keeping it real.
That's how it has to be. So how are you coping? Let me know. Do you have time to run?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So there's still things that you want to keep rolling.
Yes, I think it's important to keep up with things that you can do.
Okay.
And if you do yoga, continue to do that. Like I said, I run. It's the one time that no one can take it away from me. I gain clarity then, and I always tell people running for me is 20% physical, 80% mental. It's where I clear my head. So that's my thing. So I encourage all of you, do your thing that helps you just maintain a level of normalcy.
Earlier you were saying that you would like to bring more awareness, and this platform is yours, and whatever we need to know, let us know.
Yeah, I think what I'd like to make everybody aware of, and if you can share this information with your family and friends, you might not be affected that much by corona. You might have it, and you might be a carrier of it. I can't stress enough how you need to think of people like Bjorn, our elderly, anybody with any chronic illness. You need to think of them at this time.
Yeah.
I know that everybody's in a situation where you're trying to run your businesses and you've been quarantined at home. I know it's hard, but please think of them, because you could be a carrier.
What is the advice that you can give us, not only about a business point of view, but on a human, emotional point of view? Because it's hard. Of course, it's hard to be confined. It's insecure, and we don't know where we're going, but we are going somewhere. So what can you tell us? How can we stay strong?
Look, I think, especially in trying times like this, I think all of us have experienced hardships in our lives, but at the same time, we're all here, we're all standing, we're all breathing. And it's a matter of turning sort of a negative into a positive. And that's really what, for my entire life, I always kind of look at, regardless of how negative or bad a situation can be, what opportunities are there available to you right now? And in a situation like today, and then for the next 3 weeks, I suppose, as well, is that we're all obviously on quarantine. So we at home, we have a lot of time on our hands. Obviously, if you have children, I understand, maybe not so much. But maybe now is the time to take that passion project to the next stage. Think about it harder. Read that book that you always wanted to read. Start that course that you wanted to start.
We started the conversation. You told me that you had mixed emotion. Can you explain me? What kind of emotion you had?
I think my first reaction was to panic, actually.
Okay, because everybody was panicking, or?
I think by nature, I'm a bit of a warrior.
Okay.
And I'm trying to work on that, but I think that was my instinct. It was self-preservation. Okay, what do I need to do? What do I need to put in place? Oh my goodness, how is this going to affect me and my family and, my extended family? And then I was just kind of in overdrive, just trying to get everything together. And then I just had to take a step back and realize that, this is literally out of my hands. So let me get clued up about what the facts are, how this will affect me, not just me, my family, but people around me. And then act accordingly. I don't want to react. Actually, I want to change that. I'm trying to respond. rather than react. When you react, you can make mistakes, but when you respond, you've taken time to think about, okay, how am I going to deal with this situation?
How did this situation affect you on a personal level?
I think it really got me thinking about life in more broader terms, like what am I here to be and to do and to serve. So I was like reconsidering what am I doing now, and I think it was a really good time of introspection, going inside of you, and reconnecting also with people that I love or care about. Yes, and of course it is a change. So it also shows how adaptable you are or how unprepared you are for change.
You're leveraging what's happening in the world today, because in my opinion, this is going to change the way the world works for the future.
Okay.
Completely.
The best you can do is first take care of yourself, take care of your partner, and calm down your kids. Talk with your kids a lot about the situations, because kids are not they seem like small people, or maybe sometimes you think they don't understand what's going on, but they are clever, more clever than you think.
Listening to us and doubting whether she could be a good writer or even a writer, let's give this person the permission to become a writer. Both
Amen.
of us that we have done it. You have permission from us to be a writer, so just go ahead and be a writer.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that great advice.
Thank you, Celine. Thank you. It's very valuable what you're doing, and it makes us all feel like we are still together in that place that you said for the meetings, but only online. But still, it's very valuable, and I appreciate. I'm sure a lot of people do too.
But I wanted to ask you a question for the girls who maybe is still looking for a job and or was expecting to have an interview. What can we say to the girls to either calm down or to wait patiently? Is it any advice you can give us?
To keep applying.
Okay.
And you might not hear back as quickly at the moment, because a lot of companies are having to work out what they're doing just with their own staff over the next few weeks.
Okay.
So for them to then think about hiring somebody else, so it might be delayed, but I would say still keep connecting with people on LinkedIn, still keep building your connections, still keep applying for jobs.
Okay.
And if there's not that many jobs coming up that you expect at this time, just work on your CV, work on making it look amazing.
All that surrounds us and all that's inside us, we have rhythms. The seasons, the days, the months, weeks. And also our inner rhythms, the breathing rhythm, the digestive rhythm, the heartbeat. So everything can be a rhythm, and we can use this rhythm to create this routine that we need, because it gives us stability, it gives us the feeling of control, of owning our lives, because we really need to feel that we are still owning our lives, we're independent.
Yesterday we had Flavia. She gave us a very good advice. She asked us to encourage us to find a rhythm in this new chaos.
Yeah,
and I think
I agree.
It's a very good advice. How can we? So what is your vision regarding the after crisis? What's going to change for people? What do you think?
I don't know, but I hope we keep the positive that the corona brought. The fact that we're spending more time with our family, the fact that we're not taking the car so much, that we're more conscious of other people, that we look after our elderly or people who can't do what we can do. I really hope that will help, that will continue.